Hello, welcome to our channel for rprogramming. In this video, we will talk about several functions from Dplyr package used for counting in R. So we know Dplyr is a package that is part of the tidyverse. Tidyverse is a very big collection of libraries that make are faster, simpler, and easier, and which use pipeline structure. So can chain several functions together in data manipulation. And these three functions called n, ns, and n distinct coming from Dplyr will be used to count observations or index observations in different situations. So next we will show several examples using these functions. So first we load library tidyverse. Or you can just load Dplyr if you have just installed it. We use a data frame called msleep. So we pass msleep using pipeline to a group by function from Dplyr, and by these two variables, raw or order from this data frame. So result will be assigned to a data frame called new.sleep. Then we show this data frame. So this data frame has many columns, many variables, and you can see raw order actually. This resulting data frame is the observations grouped by different values of raw order. Because original data frame has many observations, so we use group by these two variables. So next, we will use count function, count, count n observations for new.sleep, and the result will be assigned with a new variable called count to mutate. We show how it is going. So then we show this data frame m. Because m, the resulting data frame has many columns, so the last columns may not be shown. So we will show only these several columns which we are focused on. So the last column called count is the count of how many observations for different groups by raw and order, right? Next, we will use a function called field for this data frame, and we field only the counts. We use n function here, n larger than 14, which means only we show the observations which have counts over 14, because this is a group by object, right? For different groups by raw and order. So Dplyr will show observations only by this group have observations larger than 14. So then, and we show f is only these two values, this group observations has been shown. And if we only show these columns, will be the same. And these groups next, the function called ns is work quite similar as the R base installation with the brackets. we create a vector called salary description, and it has 5 observations, 5 elements. Then we use the first. So the first element is golden parachute type, and also the last function is bring the seeds instead of flowers. And you can also choose ends, use ends function and with -3, which means the third from the end elements of this vector. So this is average. And ends the second will do. Also, next we will show a vector and use the length function of this vector. Then we show the length equals 9. Then a function called n distinct of this vector. And the result is 7, because there's only 7 distinct elements in this vector, right? Thanks for watching.